Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah, I just got something to say. Because it dawned on me, whether you are new on your walk with God, whether you have been in it for years and you've slacked off, whether it doesn't matter where you are, you know what I mean? To hear this message and receive it, because I don't think we understand, or we're still having a hard time grasping that this is a relationship. This is a relationship. And how you handle that relationship determines where you are with God. It's not like, I'm starting to see y'all, like it's not about you quoting scriptures and you knowing like the stories. Like the stories help you navigate on how to understand God's character. If I'm trying to learn about a relationship, like if you're dating a man, you're trying to learn him, you're trying to understand. If you're dating a woman, right? You're trying to understand this woman, you're trying to understand this man so you can better serve them. So you could be what you need to be for that person. This relationship with God, this walk with God, it's not really about you. And if you want in your relationships exclusivity, like all of the things, if you want to list them, list the things that you want, right? Out of a relationship. How much of those things are you giving to God? Like, are you coming up short on your end? Because honestly, you giving half of you is not acceptable, because you wouldn't accept that from your man. You wouldn't accept that from your woman. You want all of it. You want to be all in. And you can tell when somebody not all in, right? And when they're not all in, then what? What do you do? Do you pull back, or do you continue to sit there and allow these behaviors, right? Some of us do that, right? And that's the relationship with the devil. You're staying in this relationship with the enemy, and you already know. You know it don't feel right. You feel uncomfortable. You feel that. You feel when something's not right, and you're right. There's the truth and there's the lie, right? There's the darkness and then there's the light. And when you pull all of those lies out of the dark and bring them into the light, into the truth, you feel so much better. You feel brand new. James, what's up? I'm so over all of you Christians. You don't have to watch, you know? The thing is whatever you believe, I'm not a religious person. I'm understanding the importance of the relationship. And we all have to answer one way or another. And when you walking through life and you don't understand why you getting hit left and right and life beating you up, it's the way you living. And until you understand that, you're going to keep going, like, through all the stuff. Like, all the stuff. You either live in the truth or you live in a lie. You know that. You feel it. You want a relationship with a man or a woman, and you want it to be lined up, and you want it to be love, and you want it to be light, and you want it to be all these things, right? It's the same thing in a relationship with God. If there's no intimacy there, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? How you gonna know how to go? How do you know, like, which way to go? How do you know how to move? How do you know how to make the right decisions? Like, how many times have you tried to move without God? And how many times did you crash out? Like, just ask yourself that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what I'm realizing is that intimacy is important. And if you have a relationship in the physical world with a man or a woman and there's no intimacy, then there's no connection. And then there's no connection, you don't understand how to maneuver with this person. You guys don't have a relationship. If you have a relationship, there's connection, there's intimacy, there's vulnerability, there's putting things on the table. I love God and Jesus. Andrew, hey, Andrew. But yeah, I just think that we spend so much time beefing about facts, the Bible. We we spend way too much time beefing about belief systems and not focusing enough on intimacy. Being still so you will know. Being quiet, understanding God, understanding what he needs from you, understanding you can't move. You have to be a vessel. He needs your voice. He needs you. So if you're not going to pull up and be in relationship with him to navigate through life and be the light for others, right? If you're not going to do that, like why is he going to be about your business? How can you merge in relationship with God if you're not available? And if that's not something that you believe in, if that's not something that you care about, that's fine. Then you don't have to watch this. Neither do you need to consider what I'm saying. If you are looking and seeking for something bigger than you, are you feeling like you're missing something? Are you feeling like you're confused? Do you feel like you don't know which way to go? Do you feel, and if you're human, you feel that. Like, you feel that. You know there's something missing. If you don't have a relationship with God, you know that. You feel it. And everything that you try to do is always crashing out. I don't care how much financial success you get, you still don't feel fulfilled. Something's missing. And it's the intimacy, it's the relationship. And I know, I'm just speaking from my experience, I put a lot of time into personal, like human, physical relationships, and it's nothing. Michelle Ramirez, hey. So if it's nothing, like if there's no intimacy there, there's nothing, right? So then you end up either leaving the person or you just let them be, right? Or they let you be because you're the one that's emotionally unavailable. It's the same thing with God. He just waiting. If you care, if you're on this live or you watching this video and you care, I'm not talking to the people that don't believe, don't care, that don't understand, whatever. I'm not talking to you. I'm not in the business of convincing people. I just want to share with you that I'm understanding and it feels good. It feels good, and I want somebody else to feel good. It feels good to know that I have a relationship that's solid with God. And I know, I believe in his promises, and I also believe that I haven't showed up. In in my personal relationship with God, I'm the one that wasn't showing up. It was one-sided. I'm the one that wasn't coming through. I'm the one that wasn't available. I couldn't see. I couldn't hear. He was trying to talk to me. He was always there trying to guide me. It's like that good woman in your life that you keep ignoring and acting like she won't leave you. And it's not that in the physical world, if you want to compare it to that, it's not that we leave you. We leave you, yes, but we're waiting on you to get it together and come correct. Because God don't want, you can't have God and sin. So it's like, all right, if you want to do this life, if you want to live that type of life, that's fine. I just won't be there. He's there, but he's like, it's almost like he's dormant. Like, all right, I'm here when you ready. Like how women and men be like, if a man is getting mistreated every day by his woman and he loves her and he wants to be with her and he wants the best for her, he wants to build a life with her, but she's not ready yet. She's not developed. She hasn't moved into that space. So he's like, man, all right, I'm going to just step to the side and wait. But I'm not going to be in your way. I'm not going to force you to be developed. I'm not going to force you to be ready. I want you to be ready so we can have a relationship, so we can move forward, so we can build, so we can get to the assignments, so we can be a light to others, so we can be an example to others, so we can bring light to other people. People are suffering inside. People are in their heads. Their thoughts are attacking them. The enemy is attacking them through their thoughts. There's so much going on. The last thing we need is to be at odds about our beliefs. Like, if you love me, show that. Be that action, and then we would build from there. And that means bringing all the darkness out to the light and being vulnerable. That don't mean pretend like you don't have these things. That don't mean pretend like this, that, and the third within the relationship. That's not a relationship. There's no intimacy there. We have to be honest with ourselves so that we can be honest with others, so that we can be honest with God, and so that we can move into the space, the garden, the heavens, the heaven on earth, the light, the space that you want to be in, whatever you want to call it. The space that you want to be in is peace. If it don't feel peaceful, it's not God, period. Because God, he's not over here with chaos and confusion and this don't make sense and that don't make, nah. Go ahead and slice that right in the middle. If it's confusing, go ahead and get it up out of here. Cut it out. Because it's not God. That man, he's confusing. He's confusing you. Get him up out of here. That woman, she's confusing you. Get her up out of here. It's not intimacy. There's no connection there. Let's focus on intimacy.